our actual top damage on bombshells above 80 is taking the night off, so. Randy, did you get the summon? Cool. We'll do a ready check. If you're ready, we're gonna put a shop down. Something I'd also mention to a few people, but for everyone else. In case you're wondering why you're not finding any medium-sized piles on this fight, it's because the boss force spawns 5 of them in melee basically with the bombshells, and if you're not comfortable rolling behind there to get your medium piles, there are people who probably are, and you're comfortable rolling. That's where they are. Like they're behind the boss. You just never go back there. I know Carl goes back there. The rest of you don't. I know for fucking certain whoever gets left side fucking scrap master duty doesn't get them. So, you know, you can start incorporating those scrap piles into your routing, I guess if you want to call it that. But anyways.
Let's go.
PIs are going to be Lashano and TTK, like we did on our kill.
I got Lanisha.
Okay.
Lasagna?
Who? Lenosho?
What's the going price of Innervate? True, we do have 2 of them. How about Calvin, Innervate? I don't know.
I'm like far too retarded to just.
Is it on the GCD or no?
I don't know. I've never pressed it.
I don't think so.
No? Okay, just macro it into your cooldowns. Fuck it. That's just don't
Okay,
don't even think about it.
Can't remember if they added that it goes to a healer automatically, or you have to macro who it goes to.
Just pick a healer. Jabronis wants one, so that's
Okay,
one.
Jabronis has gotten it.
Okay, Socialist can fucking macro innervate to a different healer.
You can give it some soul.
True. Don't have to think too hard about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
source of magic on
Oh.
Dosage Dog.
Was there Fiso? No. Yeah.
No. The feast is down.
Strim.
Stream. Yeah, I got you.
I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see.
Black Drag Geek Feast.
I'm looking forward to spamming chat.
Oh, by the way, double check that you have the script running for avoid bombshells in case your weak aura update bricked it. Because I know we had a lot of problems with people rolling into bombshells. I'm just going to eliminate any fucking contingency there. So, if you're wondering, it's in the Styx channel. I'm fairly certain it's pinned. It is. It's pinned. Just paste and go.
Is it nameplate motion one or?
It's the one in the pin called run C _ CVAR set CVAR nameplate motion, etc.
Who's hard?
Me.
Me.
I'll do another one. Just we need a B show for Randy.
I got some melees last time.
I don't think that makes any difference.
What does the script thing do?
Well, it should.
It puts an avoid marker on the bombshell so you don't run into them.
It changes your nameplate from stacked to floating so that it can work.
Major penetration.
Okay, wonderful. When he's in a good spot, do a pull timer. Sitting up in my chair.
How are you doing that?
Sitting up in my chair. Pretty easily.
This dong.
Help!
We'll probably just do a pull timer now. Just backpedaling. Oh, beauty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
sick.
Does it work?
Nope.
Square.
Burnt a scrap pile. Burnt 2 of them, actually.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever. Don't burn any more, please. Pay attention. Okay, go to diamond. What?
Okay. Yes.
Oh, there's a pile right underneath. Alright, go
yeah.
ahead. You got a soul stone?
On to Bronus.
Okay.
Of course.
Whatever.
Bro, that bird's up.
Oh, cool. I have my own soul stone. It came with the raid.
Fuck, bro. Can I get some mage food in here out, dude?
Sure. Here we go.
Bro, I think you traded me more mage food than I picked up.
I know. I've traded many people mage food this tier. Now watch, I'm gonna go pick up some more for the inevitable.
Yo, I need mage food.
890 seconds, sure. Another request, if you don't need to be in melee, please don't be. Boomkins are going to be closer to the boss than usual, obviously, because of how their fight spec works, so... Sausage Dog changed his name to Styx is gay in fucking details, nice.
Just, you know,
'Cause it's just what it says on my details.
One's broken.
Mm.
I see Chicken Jockey and Creeper Farm. Like Crocodile Bombardo.
Crocodilo Bombardillo. Bombardino.
Hmm?
Bombuccini Guzzini. Whoops, ignore the countdown. Cancel it. I gotta learn
5,
how to do that myself.
Wait, what?
Slash pull 0.
Oh, we need buffs anyways. We need like every buff. Alright, everyone's ready now. We'll do a pull timer. It's cause I use the fucking
5,
button in the UI
4,
and it's right beside the
3,
countdown button.
2, 1. Square. Five, 4, 3.
Don't burn any scrap piles here. Good.
Square. Five, four, three, two, one.
Watch over these scrap piles, don't burn them. I'm gonna move them after the incinerator.
Cross.
Personal, Hellstone, whatever you need. Did you lose your bomb? Oh. Well, I didn't get it. Well. We can B-Res Jabronis. My cat. Literally can't see the bottom of my screen,
Triangle.
bro. Two bombs in melee?
The bomb. Oh, no.
Ouch!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have to make cat weak auras, bro.
Diamond.
I'm gonna pull them closer to square, or wherever we're going next. Diamond. Also, both bombs are in melee.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Reps and reps.
Yeah, the battle rose.
Pick up Jabronis. I can do that. Oh, you did it good.
Square.
You're rolling shit. Okay. Bomb shelving very far away.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's gonna
One.
blow up. Yeah, no one targeted it for an eternity.
Ah,
Alright, if we have everyone alive, we kill this boss on the next pull. Carl can't somehow miss his bomb.
The cat must have blocked your blood boil button.
No, it didn't. I was just... I can't move the boss very far if there's a fucking bombshell in Narnia.
Square.
I was on top of you. I got annihilated to death.
I'm spamming that button. But yes, to answer your question, he is covering all of my fucking action bars and everything. So,
Surprised
I like
you
it.
right now.
it is now, yeah. I don't need common shit, I just was looking and saw you were rolling.
I'm used to having the responsibility of a soul stone.
Um,
Do you want me to just pop right away? I die.
Probably. Depends how you died, right? If it's a recycler death, then it's probably fine. Also,
Okay.
probably okay to not press that and just keep it.
5, 4,
Just gotta be res.
3,
The
2,
B-Res will use it.
1.
Yeah, okay.
Square.
Motherfucker.
Watch your feet.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Free burn.
That's a good song. Free as a burn now.
Square. Five, 4, 3, 2. Cross.
What arrow do you have, TTK?
Jesus.
5, 4,
Oh, we missed the bomb.
Yeah, I don't understand. I had far left arrow, but TTK's had the same?
Far left arrow in that spot would have been blue.
Yep. TTK,
And that's
TTK
where I
had
was
middle.
at.
That time you didn't die to melees.
No, I died to the
Rot.
prototype thing and rot.
Oh, fuck getting a ball first.
Sasha's a Duke.
Sausage dog, you there? Oh, there it is. Alright. Rebuff. Just every single one. Happens, myth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I might rip through it. Okay, I stopped critting. Good.
Square.
Pick up sausage dog.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Square.
Interrupts way out there.
Cross.
Oh.
5,
Nobody res.
4, 3, 2. Triangle.
We have no boomkin on this set, so everyone's hitting bombshells.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
We missed the bomb? Is that what it was? Okay, well that said it was,
You can do both.
you can do both, but we picked the one that wiped us to not do, so. That's alright.
Where are you? Where's your mic?
Oh, sorry. It was up.
Randy, Rose is on the other side, brother. The boss doesn't walk.
I don't know. This place is disorienting.
Is it? I don't think it is.
It's literally color coded.
I don't know, dude. I just follow the weak aura.
We
We do a weak aura for the entrance, dude.
Yeah.
It's got a weak
Marker
aura.
like over here or something.
A weak aura for the Fucking. Yeah.
Heal the prototype thing. Weak ore for that.
That would be one.
There is a weak order for that.
Heal the what?
The
Heal the
that
people
killed-
getting hit by the prototype zap.
I thought we had to heal the actual thing, dude.
Oh, was that me?
Wouldn't that be something?
I'd take away from my DPS, I wouldn't do it.
I recommend that you heal.
Bro, I'm pumping.
Couldn't be
Okay.
by fucking chain lightning, jade lightning gay people.
Yeah.
True. Actually true.
I don't even know what that meant.
Should I be offended? No, that's the Kentucky way of saying I love you.
Only if you're gay, I
Fine.
guess.
The Alabama.
4,
That's the
Three,
Kentucky way of saying I
Kentucky
love you. That's not-
burgers,
One.
dude.
Actually, in Kentucky, they just say I love you all the time.
Especially to your cousins.
No, we just fuck them.
2nd Street, am I right?
Well, they.
My regret.
I can't see the rest. Never mind.
square, five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't burn the trash piles for free on this one. Oh, we already did. Epic.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is it? Burning the thing?
Oh, a second
Oh.
one.
Cool, guys.
No, dude.
Forgot you that time.
He had enough of
What?
that.
I got hit by 4 ground effects? Hello?
Yeah, they're overlapped.
I was just walking around.
Clearly, yeah.
Walking here.
God damn, man, eyes are over.
I might rip through it and try not
Maybe
to.
I won't die to rot this time.
I think you will.
I did too.
About 7.
Square,
Move him out of the fire in a sec. I'm just trying to not kill us first. Range kicks on the Scrappy Masters. Watch your feet here.
cross,
There was a guy there? Oh.
There it was, yeah. Whatever. Let's just go again. This pull is cursed beyond all repair.
Well, you did die to rot. You just, rotted everyone else.
triangle,
Huh?
Hey, stop grouping your bombshells, bro.
Yeah, real.
I died to electromagnetic sorting. That's a first.
You died to him casting the spell?
Yeah, I don't even.
I can believe it.
You died to getting rolled over by Carl.
I can believe that too.
Yeah. he did do the finishing blow, but
That's a good one.
I
Damn. Yeah, I know I just murdered you and all, but it was your fault, so...
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I got a crazy idea here for us. Spellbook, general, mobile banking.
What's that do?
Runes and Cauldrons tab. Take one, use it.
2% verse is gonna make us not hit bombshells.
That's gonna make me feel better. I don't know. Just do it. You're not gonna need it. You're not gonna need it for fucking Sproggle. We're not killing it tonight, so. I think on that last pull too.
Drops.
I was watching.
I have a
it, looking at
question.
it. Sure.
Okay, so I got diamond. The
Yeah.
boss was like fucking there.
Yeah.
Or where was the boss? It was like going here, right?
Mhm.
So I went here? Cause that's diamond, right?
What was the arrow telling you?
That's diamond.
No, yeah, but it's like diamond moves.
Right,
No,
but
The
we don't.
markers don't move. The arrows change.
What was the
what they're
color?
referencing.
Oh wait. Markers, this is always correct.
The purple one.
Then you go to the purple marker.
Okay, well there was a bomb over here. I got medium. I was going to the bomb and then somebody else got it, so I couldn't get. I was trying to get to that one, but I hit it. No, you didn't, because there was another one over here that I started going towards after this one was popped.
It couldn't have been because Randy got the first one.
There was still a bomb up that I started going over that way. Maybe it was a different set.
That one?
Wonderful.
I mean, you can see it in the
The
chat.
boss was
log.
like going over here. It was like the fourth one or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I can't ping the guild bank. That's crazy.
Oh, grats, memory.
Imagine if Jabronis and Sausage Dog are both Vantis, they're gonna do more damage than Randy still.
We'll see about that.
I really don't want to see you do a lot of damage on
Randy's
this fight.
about to do more bombshell damage than Calvin.
It's very rare to have fights where you don't have Socialist sniping all of your healing, so you should take the opportunity to just have everyone at 100% health all the time.
I'm still over healing by a lot, so
Don't care.
kind of whatever.
We still have people dying to fucking prototype power coil, so. And it's not just your fault, but I'm just saying, like, there's the last thing I want to hear.
Serenity
is
changes
fucking-
that.
I only have 2 of them, dog.
Anyways, I'll do another run check.
When you get the hypercharged, the damage ramps over time, so make sure you use your defensive later on during the cast.
Self-preservation is a powerful skill. Anyways,
Don't forget to hit the bombshells early.
5, 4,
It's like
3,
5 people.
2, 1.
he's moving.
Oh,
Oh lord, he come.
Oh, I'm coming.
I would stick sit in a chair upright.
Do you wear pants like this or like this?
I think he's got his legs splayed out.
Square.
Every mouth.
Watch your feet, please. No free burns.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Again, no free burns. Boss isn't even close to any piles right now, so if you do that, that's impressive. Okay, go to diamond. Watch out. Don't burn the piles underneath the boss.
Square.
Pick up stone.
5,
I'll
4,
do it.
3, 2.
Range kick. Watch your feet. Kicking melee now.
Cross.
Okay. Range, there's one behind you. Oh,
Circling.
sure.
This is my bad.
5,
Yeah, you're sorry right now.
Fuck. Going Everboomkin's live at least, so.
That's the boot chain.
triangle.
Very far bombshell
Oh
range.
my
Perfect.
god!
East.
Bombshells.
I'll claim the boss not moving fast enough. That's my fault.
Well, you don't like have to run into the boss, right? Like it's not like it'll just expire. So if you're gonna, you know,
It's like 3% of the boss's health if you run into it,
2% versus like what, a wipe?
versus 0.
Or do you need to repair? I like how it just shows Calvin's repair or durability as a hyphen.
It's because
Why
I
is that-
take more durability damage when I die to prototype. Fuck.
Mm.
So I'm at -3 durability.
Shaman buff. Cute. Alright. Hellstones and full timer. Hellstones, thank you.
5, 4, 3,
Don't face
2,
pull the boss to get your
1.
Hellstones.
Square. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Scrapmaster to hit. We just burnt one for free. I love you.
square. Five, four, three, two, one. Cross.
Melee bomb. It's about to blow up. Thank you.
5,
Take
4,
a Bohoda.
3,
I can do
2,
that.
1.
Good, you're getting roasted. Good. A little bit, Carl. Okay. There's gonna be one really
Triangle.
bad scrap or bombshell here. There always is. It's way in ranged. There's also a melee bomb. You need to be very careful when you're rolling this melee bomb. You don't roll into bombshells. Going to the next spot. I'm gonna burn these first. Okay.
Diamond.
This is your A bomb limb, I think.
Bomb directly under the boss. Watch out.
Yep. Watch over the bomb. Yeah, good grip.
Five, 4.
Brandon. Oh.
Get these bombs and it's a kill.
Square.
No. Oh yeah. Do the fight correctly, and it's a kill. There's no A bomb limb on this, so there's a very far bombshell to the left of the boss.
Five, 4,
There's no bombshells
3,
left. It's okay.
2.
Get big and roll into boss.
Yep.
Cross.
Just get really big and roll into boss. Still breaking out bombshells. Hey, good job. Hey, we got the trinket. We got both of them actually, and Warrior Rope Monk of Booker too. Oh, look at that starfall damage. God bless you. I love you both. All right, res the dead. fuck it, why not?
Need.
Um,
Need.
Perfect. So Vornala, you're gonna come in because Brandon wants the rest of the night off. You can get it. So I'll just wait for loot first. Actually, I don't think you want anything or can roll
No.
any of it. So yep. Vornala in here.
I really got a pee. I'm gonna go pee.
Go pee.
Oh my god. Oh, I need over food.
Shout out the hunters. Top damage to breaking out bombshell.
Shout out my boomkins not dying. Kata, need for future Kata if not here. And trinkets. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bis, don't give DH. Is it actually good for enhance?
No.
Okay. Alright, there you are.
Poo-poo trinket.
It's good for high crit classes.
Feral Druid. Kurt Lamau, that's awesome. Alright, we have this, because I don't think either me or Carl actually need this trinket. And you can have one. You can have the token. And you can have the thing to catalyze. Beauty. Socials can go back healer. Jabronis can go back DPS. By Vornala. Summon them. I mean, actually, we can wait to summon Calvin until we clear trash. He's not going to kill anything anyways. I guess he could loot it. I got a BOE.
Yeah. Give me a BOE.
What the fuck? Dude, no lava lash build? What the fuck?
What the fuck? I'm gonna close this. I'm not streaming for anybody anymore. Do you want me to stream for a bot or not necessary? For this boss that we're fighting? Or you're talking about sticks? Nah, that's okay. I still have to find a fucking video and or guide for this boss for you guys, so...
Just so you know, Tactics' video is 25 minutes long.
No, I'm not doing that again. This fight... Okay, here's what I will say. This fight is the same on Mythic as it is on Heroic, but there's polarity. So... That's it. That's...
I'm pretty sure you also have to go into the Lihora to activate the map if you want the map available during poll.
Yeah, so that doesn't take 25 minutes to explain.
Nope. But I did learn that in the video.
No. No. Sorry. Where do you guys think so much damage from?
I don't know, I'm just fucking rotting.
Do these guys... Oh, they do a rot, huh? Fucking hobgoblins, man. Certified L mobs. In all content.
Yeah.
That thing's cloned? You cloned that thing?
Unhinged.
That's what I get for asking to play fucking Boomkin for one fight, bro. He starts cloning random shit.
Hey, he's in his PvP setup.
Stinky.
This trash pull took 1 minute and 30 seconds. What?
I was peeing.
Same.
I'm
Yeah, me
killing
too. I'm
trash
still
for-
peeing.
We're well hydrated gamers.
Carl, you know we want to kill stuff for BOEs, right?
Like a BOE helmet with a hole in it.
With a hole? Is that what you call socket?
Glory hole?
The hole, bro.
That
It was made
rocks.
for him.
You know how I know you guys are done with sticks is because literally not a single person pogged after we killed it. It was just quiet.
Because we should have killed it Monday.
Any of the 7 pulls when I didn't get the ball at all.
I don't know if I rolled that time, honestly. I don't remember.
I think I rolled twice.
Oh, that's why we killed it.
Oh, I haven't messed up the ball since like the first day, dude.
Does anyone remember?
I
who
messed
didn't-
up tonight.
Does anybody remember who didn't roll ball on our kill? Because I looked at our log and 18 people rolled, and that just means there was one person who didn't, right?
I'm pretty sure it was me, dude.
I rolled 5 times on the kill and I was pissed about it.
3 times, but yeah. Still, you rolled 3 times in a row, which is actually incredible.
I assumed
During
the position to
execute.
roll every time. It's never happened, dude.
3 times in a row in execute for a warrior is actually just the funniest shit imaginable.
Mhm. I thought I had rolled once, like, early on in the fight, too.
That fucking big goop wave that just went through is such a funny thing.
Yeah.
I just took it right to the head. Didn't do any damage. Didn't put a dot on me. What the fuck is the point?
Really enjoyed
is.
when you asked me if my blood boil was being covered by my cat, and I'm just looking like at that fight as my blood boil on that fight hits for 200k. Do like 7 times that DPS with Starfall. Dude, Prop Paladin actually just is the best tank for this fight. We gotta get Hawk P in here on this to tank that guy.
You're Chewy?
Not fucking Mega Buster.
Chewy.
Dude, Chewy would go crazy. No, on the fight we just did, instead of a Blood Decay. Like, I was talking to the guys earlier, like, all you do is grip 2, and you sometimes A-bomb limb. And honestly, that third set, I don't even A-bomb limb anymore, because I'd rather A-bomb limb the next set, but it doesn't matter. Like, you just have an Avenger's Shield, just go and fucking hit all of them, and you're good. Like,
Big Devon Toll.
yeah. Alright. So, obviously, whoa. Terrifying. Let's take a break. It's around that time. Yeah. Still scary. And I will find us some data to look at for this boss.
Data.
I think we should do a note for mines, by the way. That will tell us exactly when to pop.
Cheddar cheese? Yo, cheddar cheese? American cheese or Swiss cheese on a burger?
American.
American.
It's just
Yeah,
the
what are the-
correct answer.
Yeah, it's
What
a
are the
burger. It's
toppings,
not a filet. Filet mignon.
Mignon?
Why are you putting cheese on a filet mignon?
What?
You just, cheese and ketchup.
Dude, hell yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like boneless pizza. Put some mayonnaise on that bitch. I like when there's a bone in me, yeah.
The Mythic Trap website is in Chinese. What?
Yo,
But
raw
only-
onions or grilled onions?
Only the first half of it is. The second half's in English. What could this possibly mean? I'm gonna post this in the channel that I made. Fucking in Sprocket, Bocket, Mocket, Stocket. Fucking what? What does that say?
That's Pitt and Jerry.
That's
That was a funny episode of Seinfeld.
Alright, we're gonna copy paste that into Google Translate.
Carl,
What,
thoughts
mate?
on a good skirt steak?
What?
Skirt steak. You guys have never had skirt steak before?
I don't know. Beef's delicious.
No.
Bomb and stew though.
Try to know this video.
Not where I'm at, dude. It's so expensive. Look for grilling up on a grill.
Skirt steak as good as a steak sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
$13. Oh my god, I'm gonna come.
That'd be a good skirt steak and a good picanha. The point.
Do I risk it with Dratnos? Oh, we're gonna be spending time setting up fucking weak auras. That's unfortunate. Yeah, everyone has to set up the weak aura though for Sproggenmonger, so.
I've gotten scary good at rolling these joints too. Takes me 30 seconds flat.
I mean, I don't think I ever assigned healers willingly for heroic. I was just lazy if I ever did.
It was Brandon that never got one on our kill.
Hmm.
How do you check that?
I
Just
went
check
over
the
to
debuff.
debuffs for rolling rubbish,
Yep. Shows you who got it and when.
and then I just compared it to who was there, and Zebra Shark's the only name not on there. Other than Big B Maker.
Ugh.
this kill, like pretty much everyone got it once, and then 3 people got it twice.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, who is over 40 in this guild?
No one.
Me.
Who? Dude, it's got to be either Sausage Dog, Black Drag, Inferior Lock.
I'm 31. Fuck you.
Maybe
No one is.
Beans.
I'm 32.
No one's over 40.
I think I'm the only one close to it.
Really?
40, yeah.
Ah, kick him out.
He's not in the guild. Well, he is. No, he isn't. He left the guild, didn't he? He's a Vokers and Shadow Wizard Money Gang on some fucking random server.
Good, keep him there.
I think we just risk it with the... fuck, the Dranos video is 21 minutes also. Alright, fuck it, we'll do tactics.
You think the raid plan will be better?
I could just do both, you know?
Yeah, I mean, his video is going over the raid plan.
Yep, so we'll just do both. Unlike Sprockenmonger, we're not going to do a guild group watch to understand, because that made no difference in the grand scheme of things.
What's Tactics' voice like?
He sounds exactly like...
Oh, that's the guy that plays with Banshees, right? That guy sucks.
Well, his guide is good.
Are we doing healing?
He
cooldowns or
yaps
what?
too much about nothing.
We're not going to do healing cooldowns tonight, but we will need to do them before we pull this again. Right?
I
It's
should
just-
start making guides for toxic DPS, because I don't give a shit about half the stuff that anybody talks about.
You should make a guide for the trash mobs.
Yeah, you just AFK and play Tall Man Run on YouTube playables until you get to a boss.
If you died at any of the following mechanics, it's not your fault. Somebody else just fucked up.
I don't play that. When I die, it's usually my fault, but I want to know what could kill me, and I don't care about what could kill the tanks, because they should just live.
Okay, Carl, I'm gonna send you Randy's cooldowns that he set up for this fight. Just put in the healing CD drop. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's Queen Ansarek. Goodbye, Queen Ansarek. You just get only Randy's.
Who IPI this boss?
Still Lashana. I guess you're
Me.
PIing TTK
Oh.
first. So.
Oh, allow me to
Right, on.
flex on the raid real quick.
Once,
Look at how good Sausage Dog looks. What the hell?
I don't know. It's crazy. He looks sick.
Yeah, he does. He looks like he has COVID. No, yeah, he actually looks like, who are they again? Himself, Beans, and Stone. That's him right there.
This is the back from your break ready check. Because we're gonna watch a video. Not as a group, you're gonna watch it on your own. And then I expect fucking 75% of you to forget everything. But you know, you need to just know what's going on.
What set should I wear?
Tier 3.
Okay.
No Piercer gang.
I'm always gonna recommend that one because I think I lost like 4 million gold from giving you
It
the fucking
wasn't that
piece.
much.
It was so much
It
gold.
was probably 2.
I gave you 4 pieces.
I've gotten 1 lamented piece on my account, and I gave it to you, I think.
Yeah, because
I
gave
was payback, but yeah, I've gotten 1, and in the first week you got like 4.
Yeah. They're all different. That's the crazy part. Like, I would just go in, I would clear it, and I'd be like, oh, well, there, here's another piece. All right, okay, here's another piece.
Oh, I didn't put it on. Are we watching
you
the video
actually got
yet?
pieces from the vendor? Like the shit? Like, you like cleared Max and got like the pieces from the dude, or what?
Yeah, that's how I got the lamented pieces. It was from the vendor, but it was just
Damn,
random
dude,
that I got 4.
I must just have gotten unlucky as fuck. I've cleared that, like, I don't know, I've done it a lot of times.
Hey
and I've never
everyone,
got a fucking
Tactics here,
piece
continuing my mythic
I took them all
liberation
from
of
you.
Undermine Giant
Anyways,
series. In this
4
video,
people are
we've got the
AFK,
5th boss,
Jabroni's Fornala, Shady Cool,
Sprocketmonger,
Blackjack.
Lock and
That's
Stock,
okay.
where we'll be going
Sorry,
over
I'm
the
watching the
mythic
video.
mechanics,
Perfect.
my
Watch the
recommended
video.
weak
I
auras,
posted in
how
the
to set up
channel
your
that I made.
MRT note, a
Scroll down,
raid
just
plan to
post
show
text.
you the dance
And
on this fight,
we'll just
as
use
well as
that
just
as our
walking you
reference.
through our
As always,
first
we tend to
kill
change
of
the
this
strat,
boss,
but
giving you some tips
it's
and
25
tricks to
minutes,
hopefully help
so
you and your guild
enjoy.
get
Jesus
down.
Christ.
I am going to be
Bro,
assuming
what's the
here that you are
holy
familiar with the
shit.
normal and heroic mechanic just to save some time.
The
So
Cliff
if not,
Notes
go
is the
check
raid
out my
plan.
other guide video
Yo,
on those
phase 1
difficulties
is
linked
fucking 10 minutes
below.
long.
Otherwise,
I'm
let's
telling
cover
you,
the 2
look at the
main
raid plan.
mythic
It'll probably be a
changes
lot
on
easier
this
than-
boss here, where the biggest one by far
Oh,
is
maybe
the
not.
polarization
Think- do you
generator.
think
It's
we
more-
use
Basically, at the
Spanish?
start of the fight, and then intermittently throughout the fight,
Ask
the
in his
boss
chat
is
and
going
see
to
if he
assign
responds.
half the raid to be positive,
good
half the
question.
raid
Are
to be
there
negative.
19
Pretty
tabs in
familiar
the raid
mechanic
plan? I
for
don't
a lot of
understand.
people. Silken Court obviously had a similar mechanic, but the big thing is that you will be sometimes changed throughout the fight. It doesn't change every player, it changes some players. And if you ever touch anyone of the opposite color, you trigger this blast. It knocks back you and the player a fair bit, and then you get a really, really dangerous 6-second dot. Notably, you can actually survive this dot, so it's not a guaranteed the 2 players who touched are dying, unlike Silken Court. So that is a little bit more forgiving in that sense, but still, you're going to be wanting to avoid players of the opposite color, which, as I previously mentioned, kind of makes this a bit of a dance fight almost, where you have these 2 camps of opposite colors kind of mirroring each other, doing the mechanics at the same time. Now, the other major change alongside this has to do with the Foot Blasters, the heroic mine mechanic, where now 2 of these are going to be assigned a positive and 2 they're going to be assigned a
79
negative,
ranged?
which means they can only be soaked by people of that color. Namely, if you have someone of the other color soak them, you just instantly wipe. So you can still touch them, but you don't want to. In terms of how we're going to handle soaks for these, it is going to be handled by our weak aura pack. So I'm going to recommend the liquid weak aura
Will
pack.
that
This is
include
now out, of course, so
Mystery
we've
Remnants?
fully swapped over to using
Stamina.
this. And in terms of how to use it, what it does, where to set it up, you can scroll down here on the weak aura page to the Sprocketmonger section, and this is going to tell you exactly how to set it up.
There was
So
spell wording
basically,
intercept
for the
rockets.
mines here, right? You have a general like priority system, and then for specific sets, you can also like assign people again based on like a priority system to be selected here. And basically, how it works is that it tries to prioritize picking the people you put here, but if for some reason that doesn't work, just like they're all
Insane how
one
he's
color or
just
something
reading
like
the
that,
fucking
it'll go back to the
Dungeon
general
Journal.
order and try and apply someone there instead. So this will account for that. It accounts for you like soaking slowly. So it's a very, very good weak aura. And again, if you want to know how it's
That
set up,
boss ruined
the
this
image is
game.
on the weak aura page, and I will link this down in the description below. The other thing here is they also have a map. This is disabled by default, so you will have to enable it if you want to use it. But basically, it shows the boss room like vertically, like as you walk in, and it shows the markers on the ground, assuming you are marking the ground correctly. It shows who is the soaking, the color of the soak, etc., where the electricity is. So you don't need to have this enabled. Like I said, it's disabled by default, but it can be helpful for some players if you want that more visual thing. You should make sure you are oriented correctly to actually read this. Then let's go quickly over the raid plan. I'm not going to actually walk through this thing, but I will again will link this down in the description below. Our officers made the initial one, and I made some edits to it too for this video. But basically, you know, it goes through all the movements of the fight here, the mechanics that are going on, how to handle the intermissions, how to handle the first couple phases. It goes through everything here. So this is a pretty great resource for you guys to use. It'll be linked down in the description below. But I'm basically going to go through the boss fight as I'm going through the notes in this. So let's go through that now. Actually, before going into it, let's quickly talk comp. It's a standard 2 tank 4 heal, but the total number of ranged you have is important. You need to have at least 9 ranged, and I can recommend having 10 if possible, especially early on when you're learning. Sometimes people can die, and the reason for that is for the drills. This targets 3 random players at a time, and it happens 3 times per phase. How these function is that they cannot target the same player in a phase twice unless people have started dying, and it will always prioritize an untargeted ranged player. So that means that there's going to be 9 drills per set, so you need 9 range to make sure that this never goes on a melee player. That's how that works. Again, having a 10th person gives you that 1-person buffer room, but you need a minimum of 9 ranged, and this does include like ranged healers. So that is like ranged healers will account in that 9 number, but you need a total of 9 across your raid, so make sure you have that covered. Now, let's get into the fight itself. We're off the pull here. We are just going to be tanking the boss right in the middle. We're going to have a mindset immediately. You also have the color application immediately. So the big thing for this fight is that for 90% of the fight, red is going to be on the right side of the boss. Again, if you're coming in from the entrance of the room, and blue is going to be on the left side of the boss. So that is for 90% of the fight. So that's just the general rule to follow, with some exceptions. Of course, you're going to see the mines coming up here, and you can see immediately the colors. These 2 are blue, these 2 are red. And so you can have people kind of pre-position. Basically, you want to start soaking ASAP, and you want to go through your soaks as quickly as possible here. The first one is pretty forgiving, but there are some that are quite tight. We have Tank Bomb. At the same time, we are going to be moving the entire boss away because the beams are about to come out, and we want to take less damage from this Tank Bomb. And then run back to get back in time for the beams. Here are the beams coming out, so you always want to move the boss towards the middle between these 2 beams, so that we are going to be moving as the wire transfer right after these beams happens, and that's going to cover up this entire half of the room that we started on. So that's why we kind of pre-move a bit. Now, this is probably a good time to talk about the tank taunt cadence, because it is a bit different than normal and heroic, where we are going to be dropping stacks halfway through to have, first off, 1 tank take every single party pack, and 2, make sure that they aren't taking the party pack with like 12 stacks or something like that, which we were doing on heroic. Now, how that happens is that basically, as we're moving the boss to the next spot in phase 1, that's when the tank that's taking the party packs is going to taunt back. And then once their stacks drop again after that, after they've taken out the second party pack, then they would taunt back again. And with that taunt timing, when the tank that isn't taking the party pack taunts back, their stacks will have dropped. So you can watch here in a second for this positioning. We're going to wait for these fire, and then we're going to start moving. The other thing here too is whoever is on the blue tank is going to need to be doing the positioning on this specific one, just because they have a better angle at it than the red tank. The red tank gets a little dangerous, so whichever tank that is will need to adjust. So for example, I am the red tank here, so I'm going to let the other tank position this, and then I'm going to taunt off after it's in a decent position. If I was the blue tank here, I would pre-position to the spot, and then I would taunt the boss to it. So that's some positioning stuff here. Thing to note here, you can see red is just going to cross on this middle conveyor belt. Blue is going to cross over across this back conveyor belt, not crossing each other, of course. And the boss is going to be in a decent line now, so I taunt him once he's in the spot. And this is where we're going to stay for basically the rest of this phase, almost between these markers here. And we have the second mindset, which is the melee mindset. The first one was healers. The second one is melee. They're going to soak their mines. Like I said, you want to get these soaks done relatively quickly. You have a little bit of a time here, but it's the next one that's going to be really, really tight. So be careful. Well, the soaks are done. And now we're getting into the bait and dodge portion of this fight. So first off, you've got the drills up top. As you can see here, I'll actually rewind a little bit and show you how you want to do that. You see, they just go right onto the conveyor belt, the range back up. If they're eligible, and again, if you've been picked to have a drill already in this fight,
there's no, I'm watching it 2 times speed. I'm only 12 minutes in. Oh my god,
these guys are going to go on bait. They get picked.
Yeah,
drops the things along the conveyor belt. Doesn't even need to move. Moves right back in the pack. And you can see a couple of the range baited out with him. They didn't get picked. They moved right back under the boss. Now, so you can see generally people are pretty stacked. We are pretty stacked. You can't see your friendly circles. You can only see the enemy circles, so be aware of that. But the drills work like that over here, and similarly, they're going to work like that behind us in the red area as well.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know.
And then the other thing is dodging missiles. So now the beams are out. Now we have the first set of missiles. And so what's going to happen here is they're going to be shooting across the room. and we're going to have someone
don't
actually
think I've
step
ever understood a
behind
single
the
raid
group
video I've
here
ever watched,
to
so-
actually bait or soak rather.
I want them
as
to be
needed. They're
3
going to be
minutes
stepping, like, right
long.
behind here, and if any
Dude, the
missiles
ready,
come
set,
in,
pull ones,
they're going to
that's,
be
like, about the only ones I
soaking
can
them
fucking handle.
themselves. That can
Those are
be a
goated.
hunter with turtle. That can be a mage with ice cold. Those are like the 2 ones that we used because we had 4 of those across our comp. And so that's what they're going to be using there.
Oh,
You can
ready
stand
check
directly
pull,
behind the
bro.
group and only soak ones that are going to
Alright,
hit
yeah.
the group. Basically, these don't AoE or cleave or anything, so you're free to just stand just behind the group. You don't need to stand super far. And they're all coming from this side, as you can see, so that's why you just do it on the one side. They do have to
Can
be
you trust
red
Ready Check when we
specifically,
watched the
so
Queen
this is kind of an
Anne's wreck and it was
on-the-fly
that
call for
bad?
us. It's like, hey, who's a red hunter or red mage? One of them
Did
will
we?
come. I got the
Yeah, I remember.
soak, and they'll turtle
don't
this.
think I watched
And then similarly, what would happen here if I didn't immediately fat finger spell ward?
They
as you
never
can see on
killed
my
it?
screen here.
No.
Is
Oh
that
yeah,
the
we were
next time
watching
this
the.
happens, I
That's
would
what you're
spell
talking
ward
about.
someone
You were watching the
assigned
Rooster
to do that,
Blast.
just to get
Yeah.
spell
Oy
ward
vey.
cooldown, gives it some value, lets them hold their
Like, man, they
defensive
suck ass,
basically,
dude.
which is very valuable.
Bro, I
And so
wanna
that's how this
cook
works.
some
This is
pizza
obviously the
sauce
next
in
tank
the
run
air
out.
fryer.
I'm noticing I pop spell ward, so I don't pop another defensive. I can run right through missiles with spell ward. And then I'm coming back. You want to be very careful because there are mines
Wait, this
happening
group
at the
has
same
Twix.
time. As you see here, the blue person
That's
is
Vance's,
immediately
too.
going out
Wait,
to soak.
you
And
talking
this is
about the
important
tactics video?
because you kind of, specifically
no,
for
I'm
this
talking about
one,
Ready Check
this is
Pull.
one where the mines are really far away. So there's
I don't know
1
anything
and 2
about that,
mines
except they're
right
washed.
next to me. And this is always going to be on relatively
Any
mobile
thoughts,
ranged,
Steven?
right? We have like our Voglers and
Probably.
mages and sometimes hunters generally assigned to this.
Zesty's got
And so
a
it's very
2-minute guide.
important that if you are possible
Yeah, I'm
to
overwatching,
be
guys. I'm
selected
gonna
for these
watch some
2
thoughts.
back here, you need to 1 have movement ready and 2
fucking
kind of
solid.
almost pre-move a little bit. Like you can see here when I run back, you
You
can
can't
see
watch
like
Black
where
Drag, you're,
the
married.
people that can
You have
potentially
kids?
be
Sorry.
chosen are kind
No,
of
I'm
cheating a
no.
little bit. Right? They're cheating and then he sees it, boom, he's big movement gone.
I got 2.
And that's
kids,
very
bro. That shit
important
goes crazy.
because you need to
Swifty.
make sure that you are
Wait, you
able
didn't
to
pull
get
out
out
twice,
there and
bro? Oh
soak
my
that
God,
mine
what's wrong with
on
you?
time because this is one of the really tight ones.
Yo,
Boom,
cute
it gets
butt, dude. I
detonated.
used to
It's
watch
also
her in
pretty
the mornings
dangerous
when I
for the
was
people out
driving
there. I
to
think we
work.
assign externals and stuff out there
She would have
to
like the
make sure that those
biggest
people
stimps
are
ever
healthy.
in her
And then we
little,
can get these
like,
2 melee
Skype
ones
call.
at a time, and you can see like just a few seconds later he activates Inventions and the beam goes off. So if you're even
is
like,
like at
a
4 in
couple
the
seconds
morning,
late,
too.
you
Fuck
can
is
get
this
killed
bitch
by these
talking
beams. Drills
Were you in
again,
the
they're
Skype
doing the
call,
same
dude? Good
thing
luck.
where they're just kind of going along
Fuck
the,
no, I was driving to
the-
work.
the line there. Notice I think we had all 3
So I
on
used to
blue
work for
side here,
fucking
so sometimes
Toyota.
that does happen. So be aware of that. Try not to cleave each other with your drills. Just try and be stacked, and that'll put them all in the same spot and make it very easy to
Grab some
avoid here.
cheesecake.
And then this is where we would be spell
Oh.
warding someone. This is the
No.
magnet with the
Spare me
beams
one?
with the missiles. And so again, our mage went out to soak, but
Oh
my
my
spell
God,
warding was on
Ariel? I've
CD
seen
and
that
is
one
not
before.
going to cast on him. He's also
This,
not dead.
this stream
So
sucks.
just
Why
make
is there
sure you
almost
have something
1,000
prepped for
people
that as
watching
well. Again,
this?
we had spell
It's
ward
not
if you don't
doing
have prop
anything.
paladin. You can
Yes,
use
there
a
was a
second
porn
hunter
star, I'm
or
pretty sure.
mage
Nice.
to do that as well. The problem would be potentially
Send me
RNG in that
crypto.
situation
Let's
where
fucking go.
no, the only person available is like the hunter that used it the first
okay,
time, for
so-
example, because they're now everyone else is on
She's on
blue.
the
but,
Austin show a
Nice.
lot.
generally, it should
I
be
don't know what
okay.
that is.
Hopefully, if you assuming you
It's
have
the
enough
lover
hunters
host
and
guy,
mages,
Raj
but
Patel.
the spell ward essentially just makes it so that you
Who?
never need to worry. That
Dude,
side
you never
should
watched
always
the
have
Raj
a soak,
show?
assuming your paladin doesn't
Fuck no.
fat finger spell
God
ward.
damn.
Now, throughout this phase as well, by the way, there's been changes. I think I've managed to dodge changes every time. Tanks still can be picked for changes. I just haven't so far. There was one earlier. There's another one coming up here in 8 seconds. And now that the second beams are done, we are approaching the intermission. So we are going to move the boss up slightly here towards the orange marker.
Rotsky's
and you're
gonna
going to
get
see
back,
the
and Sean Two's is gonna be like, "Yo,
orientation.
Rotsky, didn't you
Blues
assign some
are going to get
homework?"
orient to be knocked, and reds are going to be right next to this warlock gate because they're going to gate this knockback
We're
once
on
the
it.
knockback happens. Very important. You don't gate
mean, they
early
haven't
because
even pulled
you'll
the
still
boss. How
carry the
can we be
momentum of the
frustrated with
knockback.
it already?
If you gate early, you need to make sure that you are gating after the knockback has been cast to cancel the momentum. This
we're
tank
arguing,
pack is
just
also
talking.
pretty
You can mute
dangerous
us if you
for
want.
non-paladins,
Minx is best.
especially if you
slot,
fall in
dude.
a hole like that. You need a
gone.
bubble as a paladin late in the cast here. You can see I bubbled right at the
Yeah.
last second.
Well, still
And
best,
this
dude.
lets me also be bubbled for the knockback. Now, if you are not a paladin, you need to to have some way to either cancel this knockback when you're running out, or you need to be able to drop off the explosion and then get back to the boss in time, whichever side you're supposed to be. So One of those two things needs to happen. This is part of the reason why most comps are using Paladin as their bomb tank. But I think, probably like Warriors, probably also pretty fine. Brewmaster is probably pretty fine. The big thing is just like DK, for example, it has a really hard time getting out far enough. So that's semi-problematic. And then you can see there, good angle of the actual stuff happening because I turn around and face the boss. Red is going to take this gate here, and they're going to be on this side of the boss. Blue is going to get knocked to here. Ranged for blue are going to be here, and melee for blue are going to be here. I am blue, so I make sure I pre-position to the blue area. If I were red, I would need to go over here. So just be aware of that. This tank still does need to obey the side rules. Knockback happens. Intermission, pretty boring. Just hit the boss. You got healing absorbed. Healers are healing. Make sure you are not touching the other side, as you can see here. Avoid the swirlies best you can. And then immediately after this, whoever's the blue tank is going to need to make sure that they pull the boss. So in this situation, I am the blue tank, so I'm going to taunt the boss a little early here. But the other tank, if he was blue, he would taunt, or he would keep the boss, move the boss, and then I would taunt off after the boss move. So again, just a little, depending on which tank is what color, you need to identify one to move the boss. So we're going to move the boss here, blue tank. And again, like I said, you're keeping the same orientation. Red is on the right side of the boss, blue is on the left. Polarity change happens at the start of the phase. I got same polarity, so I am staying on blue side. And now we are starting phase 2. And in this phase, you have the beams that have been buffed. So you have these giant purple beams now instead of those skinny red beams. In this situation, we are going to get mines here pretty quickly where it's all along this current line that we are. So here, here, and then far away. So ranged, far are going to be detonating first again quickly here. And they've again kind of pre-positioned, as you can see maybe on the corner of my screen here, that, hey, we're going to pretend to be picked. We're going to move out here. So pre-positioning very, very good for these mines, especially the really, really far ones, because those tend to be soaked early on. We're also going to be getting drills soon here. Tank bomb goes to where the first couple of soaks were. And then we're getting the first set of beams where we taunted the boss to initially, kind of between the markers, is where those beams are going to be. And again, with the drills, you can see we had a bunch on blue side this time around. And they were just kind of stacked up and moving along this conveyor belt so that they don't really have to move here. This is going straight into the wire transfer. We're moving down along this path.
Yeah, I got
and again, the biggest thing here is don't touch a mine, because mines are spawning as we're moving. So we're going to start moving. Mines are spawning. Blue takes this middle conveyor belt. Red can take this whole area here because this conveyor belt is actually moving in the opposite direction. So that's a bit of a pain there. So be aware of that. But you can jump over middle if that's easier. Be aware, by the way, mines that go across these will knock you up and leave a nasty dot. Also, actually, something I didn't mention is whoever is on the middle conveyor belt in the intermission, they also need to be aware of these mines. These mines also go along this middle conveyor belt during the intermission. So make sure you are dodging those. Moving here, the biggest thing, do not soak his mines. Like I said, there's a blue mine that spawns right in front of red. Be careful. And now is lining up the boss. So in this side, the red tank is the one that kind of lines up the boss. We were on the other side in phase 1. It was the blue tank. So here, I'm waiting for the red tank to kind of line the boss up. And then I'm going to taunt the boss and get him in the correct position. And just like in phase 1, this is the taunt off to make sure that stacks drop before the next bomb. I'm pulling the boss a little bit here, and this is very important. You want to line this up with some of this markers on the ground here. So there's this yellow marker, like little tick. You can see these little ticks. There's this yellow tick right here, and there's also a notch. Like you see these notches here. There's a notch right on top of the red stack. So those are the two indicators. Depending on if you're red, you can see the notch easier. If you're blue, you can see this tick easier. Those are the two spots you're trying to line the boss up in this part of the room, because you're going to see in a second here when the beams come out, there is a tiny sliver of safe space. It is very, very scary. So making sure you line up along those things is important for this boss, and also for the stacks as well, of course, because you want to be in the safe spot too. Now, because there's a sliver, it's kind of small. We're right next to the missiles as well. We just drop a barrier on this one. We don't have anyone shielding us. It's just people are going to be hit. We just agree that people are going to get hit, and that's where we pop our disc barrier to ensure that even if you do get hit, you are safe. And then we move across the room here, and so blues are going across, and then the tank is pulling. We had our tank swap here, but as a note, this movement is really scary if the active tank is red. So in this case, I am red because we just got swapped. It's not a big deal. But if the active tank is red, this is the active tank over here. It's very important that the blues go straight to the marker and give the tank room to drag the boss across, and then he can switch sides, because there's going to be no blue tank available because I would be way over here, right? So just something to keep in mind. Give the tank space as the blue side there. And again, we want to go straight back because we're going to have beams again, and you don't want to be off centered or anyway because we're already lined up to be in the safe spot here. So safe spots are coming out, and this is important. This is a really dangerous screw set because they come out just before with barely enough time. So what you actually want to do with these drills is make a little L shape. Boom, 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 and then they come immediately in, right? You want to drop all the drills in this area here, or like along here, L, and along here, L, and then come in to the safe area, because otherwise, like if you drop it like all the way down here, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get to the safe area in time. You're just going to get killed by these beams, so be careful. And we once again have a hunter or mage protecting us from these missiles behind us again. So they're going to be stepping back just behind the group, because again, we're being pulled by that magnet, and they're going to pop their immune, or their massive DR that's basically an immune, and they're going to eat any missiles that will potentially tag the group. Now for me, the fight is almost done, right? Where we've got one more bomb set coming out from the tank, one more color swap, and then the knock for the intermission. Now we are pulling the boss to a similar spot, right towards orange, but you can see that our lock gate has moved. So make sure your warlock does adjust the positioning of this lock gate at some point between the intermission one ending and the start of the next intermission, depending on what color they are. This may be easy or hard, but the boss is now going to go to the other side of the room. So what we've done here now is we're going to have the red team get knocked to keep them on the right side of the room, and the blue team is going to take the gate. So again, same thing as intermission 1, just reversed colors and reversed sides of the boss, because that's where the boss is going for the second intermission. And same deal with this tank bomb here. You're going to see me run it out. You're going to see me bubble really late, and then you're going to see me take or stand over here. Look at what color I am. I switch polarity. I'm blue, so I go towards the lock gate, and then we just do intermission 2. And you can see the boss super low here. This is after the health nerfs to this boss. So the benefit of these health nerfs is that you almost need to do nothing in P3. So we're actually not going to cover the entirety of P3. I will talk about the first 2 overlaps of P3 because those are the only ones that really matter. We were relatively clean through this fight. We ended up losing a couple people here in a second, but P3 is kind of where things get weird potentially for positioning. The new positioning is to pull the boss slightly in, and you have the reds at the top side of the room and the blues at the bottom side of the room. That's the new quote-unquote positioning for this, for the dealing with like the mines. You can see like the red mine spawns right here, blue mine spawns right there, and then you have the alternating mines again far away for range that need to get really far out there and make sure they soak quickly. This is like a mindset as normal. You do need to do this mindset. Again, you can see how low the boss is, though. Even though we have a DPS dead, boss is very low. Tank buff comes out. I go towards where the first mines went. Blow up over here. And now here's like the one scary part of this fight. It's you have the empowered balls, the empowered missiles. They're shooting now. And basically, if you touch these, it's going to almost kill people who are not full. And if you eat a second one, just everyone is dead. For sure. So you basically want to hard tunnel dodging these orbs, and then as these orbs are ending, the wire transfer happens and you need to move to this side of the room, again maintaining the blues up near the blues at the bottom and red is near the top. You can see the drills similarly are just going along this conveyor belt, getting dropped along the conveyor belt. So we're hard dodging these orbs. Someone does eat it. We didn't get too scary there, but a couple people, one person died, a couple people almost died, and then the boss fight just ends because they took off 13% of the boss health. So you don't really need to learn much. You just need to learn this movement. These mines, totally ignore them in I think like 90% of the groups, especially if you start getting here with more stacks of the raid damage buff. You start coming here with like more gear. As an example, like we're like 662-ish average, probably 663 maybe average. So, if you're coming here with 10 more eye levels, a couple stacks of the buff, you might not even see this. You might not even see the first orbs at all. You might skip the orbs. But if you get this far, you have basically like 15 seconds or something before you die to the mines getting detonated by something. So you can actually just have everyone full tunnel the boss here once you've made this movement and just kill the boss before this stuff actually happens. And that would save you having to learn, you know, this mine movement, this next set, etc. And I think it's pretty viable to actually be able to skip doing this mine set entirely. So there was basically just a little positioning change to make the first set of mines a little bit easier to actually get, and then just hard dodge the purple orbs, and that is the entirety of P3 post the initial nerfs that they've done to this boss. But there we have it, guys. Hopefully this video helps you out, and if it does, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like it. Mythic raid boss guides for the rest of Liberation Undermine are going to be on the way shortly. Plus, I've got advanced dungeon walkthroughs for players looking to push for the 0.1% Mythic Plus title and much more. So make sure, again, you do subscribe to the channel.
Oh, that's a long video.
Dude, you just get done with it too?
Yeah. I
Damn.
was
Yeah,
just
ooh, that was a fucking doozy.
That's a rough one.
Just unmuted.
Uh-huh.
What was so funny?
It's fuck it. I know you guys didn't watch it.
Wait, why?
Is offline. Shade log back in.
My bad, dude. I was mega watching the video.
Yeah. I like when we add an extra 20 pulls to the boss because people don't know what the fuck's going on. I love it. And let's be real, 20 is being very generous. Carl, how's that Martino coming along? Okay. Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at those healer cooldowns. It's just Randy. So we need markers. Banes, you're back. Blackdrag, you're back, right? Banes is still deafened. Blackdrag is muted.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. So the most important thing for you guys to understand is that we had terrorists on Silken Court, and they're still in this guild. So I'm just gonna call you out in advance. You're probably the reason why we wipe a lot. That's okay. I don't design the fights. Blizzard does. So reference the room. Where do we have to set up these markers? Boss start. Okay, so we need. Take those back. Star. Is here. Where? Here. Circle. Moon. Square. Diamond. Triangle. X. And skull. Alright, so that's the markers. Boss relativity. The far side is considered the top of the room. Alright, it's the part we can't enter from. This is the left side of the room. This is the right side of the room. Okay.
Not again.
If you're red, you are. God, I have to go back in this video to fucking double check. Yep. Red, right. Yep. So if the boss is going to be on this side and you're red, you're on this side and blue is in the middle. And conversely, if the boss is on this side, blue is outside, red is in the middle. However, the only time that will ever happen is when the boss is in a very particular spot. So takeaway from the video is you only have to learn 2 phases basically because P3 is now not even a thing anymore for most guilds. For good guilds, anyways, a couple of weeks ago it's not a thing. But for the rest of us, I expect us to have to deal with the last set of mechanics. Not all of them, but like the first overlap, like it shows in the video, probably gonna have people be dead. All you have to know is it just ramps up in difficulty. You got bombs and lasers and bombs and fucking rockets. Or actually, the rockets are the bombs. Anyways, not the point. How many range DPS do we have? And healers.
We need 9.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4,
Fucking
5,
hell.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have 9. We're good.
No one dies.
True. We don't need 10 ranged. We need 9. And if you're a melee and a range dies, you can just sort of back up into where you're supposed to go if you get it and just do the mechanic with them. But the important thing that everyone needs to understand is the polarity mechanic and how it, like, when it swaps, you have to go to the correct side and not knock each other off. I'm going to be doing the party pack, Carl, because Death Knight just doesn't have to deal with the slow or the explosion at all. So, you know, I don't get knocked on the intermission. I just exist, basically, on this fight. So you're going to be moving him, which is actually probably better anyways, because you can just fucking position him perfectly with the Infernal Leap. So, I'm not going to lie, I kind of glossed over how to position the boss as the tank because it's 25 minutes, but I remember something about markings on the ground for second phase, like these little notches. I think you line them up here for one of them. But the most important thing is that Carl and I are going to be swapping to drop our debuffs so that I always get the party pack. That is going to take some time, and honestly, after raid today, or well, probably not after raid, but if you're around tomorrow, Carl, I'd like to set up a week or either the co-tank one or the liquid one so that it can just tell me when to taunt and tell you when to taunt and just make it easy. But yeah, for everyone else, it's the same fight on Heroic as it is on Mythic, but there's, you know, color assignments for Mind Soaks. I'm hoping the MRT is set up in such a way that the range DPS that are super mobile get the second set, I think is the really tough one. Second and third set. And after that, it's pretty easy. But well, we can always fix it later. Point is don't get married to, you know, your Mind Soak today or maybe even next week. Just, you know, be fluid with it.
What does M and R mean in the note? Mine and something else? Or? Oh, maybe.
So yeah,
Do we have the weak auras because it's part of liquid?
it is part of Liquid, yep.
This is how to turn on the map.
Boom, boom.
I mean, it would be 19, right? You can't watch yourself.
Yo, Foot Blaster? Wait, you want it loaded?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. He mentioned that in the video. Like, towards the end?
That reminds me. I would like.
Mine is in such a gay spot. Holy shit.
Can you make it sideways?
Can I make it diagonal?
Fuck.
So the weak R will do the callouts for the mind soaks, right? We don't have to have somebody do it.
It will also have the next one will be marked as green, like it'll be circled in green on the map as well. So it's going to give even more advance notice.
Okay.
What do you mean map? Is that thing the map?
Yeah, that thing
Yes.
is the map.
Okay, that.
It'll be named and all that stuff.
Sorry. Holy shit. We're really in 2025.
Hey, Carl, where do I go to activate that? I'm sorry. Like I know all the prompts up to that exact screen where you're on right now. Mhm. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
If I'm red, can I touch other red players?
Yes.
How do you move it again?
Whoa.
Precision.
Taking it back to the 50s.
And he randomly assigns at the start of the fight, right?
He randomly assigns, and he doesn't always swap your color. So, like, you have to just be on alert for that. The weak aura will tell you if you're switching, but you don't have a very long time. So you have to just be on your toes for swapping. Cancel your casts. If you're in the middle of saving somebody's life as a healer, and it tells you to swap, cancel your cast and let that player die. Because if you fuck it up, you're going to kill 10 other people instead. So.
Is there like a way we want to move intentionally? Like, like red always crosses on top, blue always crosses on the bottom of the boss so that people don't run into it.
So there's two things. One, if there's a polarity swap, then you don't touch, or like you swapping polarity, you won't actually have just the debuff yet, so you can just run through people. It's just once you actually get your polarity, you can't no longer run into people. But the reason why I've been watching the videos of people doing this, like it doesn't really matter, is because I think there's a polarity swap with like a really shitty overlap later, and it's just like you can't have the whole raid rotating all the time the same way. So you can literally run through the boss if you want. I'm
If
fairly
the
certain.
debuff's not active, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
get there as quick as possible.
But let me just see where I need to have the boss on the pole.
On pull, it's just there.
Yeah, and then you move them towards the middle for the first set of beams.
I don't do shit for moving the boss. Yeah, I don't.
Ripson.
So it is worth noting, and if you watch the video and paid attention, you'll know that sometimes the movement of the boss is delayed and or weird, and it's because depending on which polarity the tank is, it's either really easy or really hard. So you just have to give your tank space to do the move. Okay, don't beat him to the punch. Don't AFK brain to your next spot. Just you have to pay attention. But yeah, I will always have Death's Advance or Wraith Walk. I'm just going to alternate between the two for each bomb set, so I'll be good. Alright, well, enough talking. Let's wipe some. We need a new shop. Yep, new shop, new food buff, and we will raid until the timers ends. It'll be a little bit before raid. Which means we get an early night, which, fair enough. Double check your rune.
Yo! It's fucking over.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh fuck! You get the Vantas rune this boss. Nice.
Oh yeah. I don't need to watch Carl pull the boss and me pull the boss. I'm gonna
Sure.
close that. That wasn't the button I meant to press.
And yeah, for the healers, feel free to send Carl or myself your healing assignments that you want for this boss.
Red's on that side, right?
The reds are going to be along here. You're
Red
always
goes right, dude. It starts
Yeah.
with the same letter.
red is right.
Republican.
Yeah.
Blue is left.
Left.
Blood.
You good, Blackjack? Getting it ready?
Yes.
Kill
sorry.
this fuck
I'm
up.
muted.
Okay, cool. I pulled the boss.
How is this guy not dead yet?
5,
That's
4,
pretty good, Socialist.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Socialist is already dead.
Those are nice assignments.
Ah, coming at me! Ah!
I'm supposed to soak that, but people are there.
Okay. Let's learn from it then.
Hey, new PB? Q-check?
We should
Was it?
basically be stacked between the bombs.
What happened there?
99, 98. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, I'm ugly.
Can I get made food? Thank you.
So visually, I didn't see what we were supposed to soak. So much
It's
shit
the
on
same.
stream.
It's the foot bombs. It's the same
Oh,
thing
so
as.
They're like on the markers, basically.
Yeah, so you're talking about the individuals then, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's no.
Is there a timing in between people stepping in them? Like, do we have a
2
debuff? Or...
seconds.
Okay.
2 seconds.
Yeah, it will tell you when to soak.
Yeah.
Dude.
Also, we should be having
Automated for
like
you.
red melee should be like here, red range should be here. You should not be standing on any of the markers.
The
And same with the other side, like blue here.
Yeah, the taunt has to be like literally instant there because he does move with me very quickly.
Yeah, I
think
heard
about
he
it.
doesn't. You heard you say he doesn't like to move. He put on his fucking Jordans, dude. He was
Yeah,
right.
he fucking did.
So
It's just
ping ponged.
yeah, he was probably not ready for the mechanic.
I
of the fight.
was looking at the little graph thing that's showing the different names, and I was, making sure I read every name. And then the next thing I knew, I had polarities out, and I was bouncing like a ping pong ball.
Am I PIing TTK or did I forget?
Do you not have
Lashana.
Lashana?
Yeah,
Okay,
Lashana.
okay.
you not have the lady in your ear telling you what color you are?
I did, but I was too distracted by this little chart graph thing.
Turn it off, dude.
It's a
How I
That's why,
playing
that's
this
why I
graph?
turned it off for.
So yeah, if you're one of the people who soaks, it'll tell you. So if you're not getting the notification for it, you don't really have to worry about it.
So
Just say
the
it.
graph is just nice if you want to see everybody out where everybody else is, I guess.
Or a visual representation of where you're going to be or what zones are not safe.
Like while those bombs are getting popped, should I just throw down AMZ? Is that all just magic damage?
5,
Sure.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got blue homies.
Hmm. Am I supposed to taunt now? Or when you get him there? Right. Oh. Somebody ran over a mine. New PB. Nice.
It's easy.
Yep. Except for what wiped us there, which will wipe us every time, I think.
Can we run over this?
Yes.
I did.
I did.
Yeah, just,
That,
there
yes, just
will
watch
be
the gaps.
there will be a bear trap that sometimes rolls on these. You just got to be careful for that.
Yeah, so this fight is just look at this whole fight is just look at where you are and everything in the map around you. It's like every fight they've ever fucking made.
3 pulls in, I'm asking my questions.
You're good. You're good. I'm just contextualizing it.
Yeah, can. Can
You may need to
hold
cross
off?
for your mine potentially at times.
Yeah,
Yes.
can we wait to move the boss
Yes.
until the mines are all done on that set?
Yeah, I had drills, so I hit my mine late.
Yeah, Beans was fucked there.
Isn't it supposed to
could be-
override?
yeah.
Wait, hang on. It's supposed to override if he gets targeted by a mechanic and send somebody else, isn't it?
So the mines are color coded as well. So
Yeah.
if a blue mine is right here, whoever has the blue marker is going to be assigned to it. So they still have to cross.
Right, but
I
my
was
point
I
is
was
that
assigned to X.
he had the drill, though, is my point. So he had assigned the mine and the drill, and I was under the impression it was supposed to assign someone. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
It's just gonna happen sometimes.
In theory,
Like it's
the bombs are supposed to be done before the drills start, but we're slow with them.
So if you just never stand near a mine, you're good, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, my timer's just
1, 2, 3,
constantly
4, let's
resetting
go.
itself. I think waiting for someone to pop bomb.
Yep.
5,
Yeah, lay well,
4,
dude. Call him.
3, 2, 1.
Ah! Yeah.
Happened again.
That's
Use
we're
that
learning.
brain.
We're learning. It's all good.
That's not a PB.
Watch the bombs, watch the bombs, watch the
Right.
bombs.
Carl and I will work on the weak Goro for us. Just us two.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Ball.
Oh, it automatically changes the bomb soak if you die.
Yeah. Oh, it's a very sophisticated weak Goro.
Yeah. We had range that were standing here at the initial pull. You need to be in the middle with the rest of us. That's why we had drills in the bad spot.
Our range dropping bad drills? Unbelievable.
So red bombs are going to be skull and triangle, and blue bombs are going to be on the inside side. So like, don't stand near a different polarity bomb, because someone from the other side's gonna have to come over there to get that.
Wait. Sorry. My job. I'm so used to sticks at this point, bro. Like, it's fucking...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh? Who's the lazy? Huh?
What the?
Stop knocking me.
That was my bad.
So I got knocked a second time.
Dude, I got fucking ping ponged around by somebody.
Okay, so these can't happen. That's where I go. Yeah, to be fair, there was ping ponging going on, and that delayed everything.
Oh,
Yeah, there was a red.
the weak orb went to 2 seconds, and then it just kept staying at 2 seconds to
Yeah.
pop it down. Do you just go when it's at 2 seconds or something?
No, it's because
No,
the one
it'll say
before you
no.
hadn't gone yet.
Because what?
The one before you had not been popped yet.
Oh.
Yeah, it numbers who's supposed to go when, and that's one of the things that's shown on the map.
Your
It'll
timer
show-
will pop up when the person before is supposed to be like popping their bomb because it's a 2-second debuff.
Yeah. And whoever's supposed to be first should be basically standing on their marker as they're coming down.
What the fuck were you doing, Randy? Are you just fucking apotheosis and spin? Was that what that was?
Oh, no, dude, it's something.
Do you need a reset?
He also GA'd me on.
No. No. Dude, I was
Yeah,
trying
that
to
was
never
Scared
mind.
for you, zombie.
Yeah, I was just making sure if I took an auto, I would survive that.
It's funny because I think Nicholas thought Randy was wrestling.
No, dude, it's,
I did that,
if
yeah.
people die, it like holds my APOF for a while after combat.
Okay. Just fucking...
Why I was
saw him
spinning out
cast-
though, dude.
I saw him cast the res, and then he just stopped because he was like, "Oh, Randy's doing it," and then just nothing happened for
I
like
always
10
think he's
seconds.
closer. It'll be a better spot for Rez.
Yeah, request from your tank to not make a maze of fucking drills for me to go through. I'll do it.
For the most part, be on
Yes.
conveyor belts.
Correct. They were
Also, range should be standing on the edge to bait just in case you get them.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm blue this time. What? You done it early? Oh, you
Give
done
me
it
drills
early.
again.
Oh, that's gonna fuck everything up. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the boss at this point, so I guess I go this way.
Yeah, take him down.
Watch
Down,
bombs,
down.
watch bombs, watch bombs.
Blue could be on the left side. Blue should be
Yeah.
over there right now.
Okay. I guess I come to the middle.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Dodgy, you got your bomb.
Okay.
No.
Yep. Get the 70. Get the.
I got the drill.
Hey, yo,
as
real
I-
talk though, we did that first set easy peasy.
Fuck.
Hey, yo, it got done though.
Yeah.
Take a lowercase W when you have it.
Oh, maybe is that why I'm getting drills? Because, like, I should have already popped the bomb before my drills.
I mean, if you're first, you can pre-stand on it.
I was first this time, and I was pre-standing on it. Yeah.
Who's first? It's always the same person, right?
No, because the first two pulls I was top left. This one was first. It was
Oh,
bottom
right.
purple down.
Right. Based on your
I've gone
polarity.
first twice now.
Okay.
Me polarity.
I was so ready to get my path for fucking blue bomb, and then Carl ripped it from me, bro. Sedge.
Yeah, dude.
Correct. How do you ever do this boss of the week, or is he down? Modern year. You good, TTK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
watch mines.
Okay.
This is stuffer.
Whoa.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god, I got
First ones are
way over
far.
there. I'm
I
getting there.
Oh. That is a new benchmark, Sprocket Monger. Good comms.
Okay. Alright, yeah, alright. So then the move there is probably to use the Warlock Gate to get there fast.
No, you need the Warlock Gate for intermission.
Oh, I don't need it.
Yeah. As soon as it calls that you need to move, you start moving.
Correct. Shay does not need it. He's a Death Knight.
Well, it's for positioning. It's not for anti-knockback necessarily.
Yeah, he's gonna use it for his mine, and then he's just gonna, walk.
Anyway, I was like, head on this because I thought it was gonna be in this quadrant. I didn't realize it was gonna cross this up like that. Like an
Yeah,
Irish thingy.
I think mine sets 2 and 3 are the hardest set of the entire fight, right? So
Anyway, what's that cute chick?
yeah. Fuck. I'm staying ugly today, man.
And this guild is hideous.
Watch this, I'm about to roll 100.
That was the cute check roll that Blackjack was
Three.
asking for earlier today.
Oils.
Dude.
Behind you.
Only, my earlier one
Guys,
was a
video
90.
did it, and any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, this boss has like no health.
5,
Boss is
4,
dead tonight.
3,
I'd
2,
be impressed.
1.
Yep.
I'm on blue.
My boy Blue. Pick him up. Fuck. Who rezzed him? Okay. Aw.
Was I not supposed to pop that right then? Or was
too
I
fast.
Too late?
Too fast.
Too fast? Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got him late in
I don't have a timer, right?
It was at like 1, but I don't know.
No, because it's
Let it hit
Wait till
zero.
it times out.
Okay.
we have a debuff on us. So I just did the Carl, so
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, that was me that bumped into you. That shit was-
I was in the wrong spot, but did you see what I did?
Yeah, didn't you disengage back on?
I disengaged last second from
Yeah,
here.
that shit was sick.
Why does
Is there
my-
any way to rearrange soaks or no?
Potentially. Is it just fucking with your cooldowns?
No, it's like when I'm on when I'm on blue, it's fine, but when I'm red, I have to go from the boss all the way to star. It's
Star.
super far. Like I don't know if
That's just gonna happen. You're not gonna have great uptime, unfortunately.
Technically speaking, you were assigned the Star Soak on that. So, are you asking for this set? What, this one right here?
not for the last pull we just did. But when I'm on red side, I have to go from skull to star. Like I don't know, really far.
Yeah. I mean, it's nature of the beast, I suppose. We could fuck with it to have like a warrior do that one instead, just because warrior can leap and
Yeah, I mean, I can
Instead of
sprint it. It doesn't matter. I just thought if there was a way to get ranged to do that one or something.
Nah, it would have to be another melee, but it can be.
I think
it
everybody
leave it
has
the way
to
it is,
soak because of the debuffs, right?
Everyone has to
Yep.
soak, but the far ones are supposed to be prioritized on mobile.
Yeah, but that's like the real far ones, right? Like when it's here and you gotta go over here.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, it's just fucking figure it out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How's your burger combo?
That's pretty good.
Huh?
Okay. Who the fuck?
They knocked me. They knocked me into blue. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
Blue
This
knocked
is an
me.
awesome fight. What the hell?
Yo, is that on logs? Does that
I
come
can
up?
grief my party so hard.
Oh, that was Carl. That was 100% you. I saw your fucking transmog.
It was someone
your
with a
goofy
mustache.
ass hat, just sitting in the middle of the red pile.
That's okay. I got knocked into blue. Like I'm just minding my own fucking business. Next thing I know, dude, I'm getting fucking assaulted.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I should just disengage as a death knight, real.
Sexually or?
Huh?
Yeah, disengage sexually.
No. Assaulted.
Ooh. No.
Ouch.
It
It's a
was.
demon hunter.
Yeah, so who? It
And
was.
DTK was on top of the boss.
Yeah, so it was Max Jets.
Just a Hoda.
So what happened was Max Jets knocks TTK. TTK knocks me. I knocked Jabronis. Fucking sausage dog.
Oh my god. Like the
That's incredible. Alright. Druid buff, Shaman buff.
This is gonna be a long fucking prog, isn't it?
No. You're getting used to it. The long part of the prog on this fight has just been deleted altogether, so.
Like my character.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
But
Oh no.
oh, I B-resed you, but I was the other tank. Yeah, that was a really funny time for you to show up, Kat.
My polarity switched.
Whoa.
Oh, I gotta go fucking.
We doubled up, so. Oh.
Yeah,
they
the
were
one
too
that was
bomb-
right there
sorry.
didn't get, not inferior lock, but the one that was there didn't get soaked.
Also, I think I'm first soak on cross, which is crazy.
Come on. Get.
Yeah, I
So
told
it
you that I
is,
signed Skull, or Soak Skull. I don't even-
So what's happening is because of the debuffs and the polarities or whatever, if it doesn't fit within what you've set, it goes back to the default and finds the next person on that list. So they're just the wrong polarity for it.
That wasn't a new best blackjack. We've had an almost 69% pull. Also nice.
I'm just following the diagram. I've done it like 2 different spots so far.
The diagram do be what we follow.
I had it there, and I got my last one here. So.
Wait, it told you to get on the second set. It told you to get moon too.
It didn't say moon. It said star, but this was what it had on the diagram. So I just went with the diagram.
Maybe I should just look at the diagram then instead, because
Yeah,
it was
there was a
telling me
line on
moon.
star
Like
for a
I
while.
wasn't looking at the diagram.
That's probably why star didn't get soaked.
I'll just look at the diagram then and see.
Cool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, I'll just wait for him to get to where he's supposed to be.
Oh, stunned.
Yeah, drilling melee. What is the blue player doing?
Just trying to find the marker. It's way over here.
Bomba.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna explode.
So
That was a drill.
I was stunned.
Like my timer was just like
Yeah,
forever going. It was
Range
like at
died,
6
so it randomly went onto me.
Yeah, I got stuck because of drill right at the bomb spot.
For the weak aura, is it like 2 seconds per pop? So if I had 4 seconds, I was waiting for 2 pops. I just like hovered at 4. Okay.
I think mine was doing the same thing. It was just permanent. Like
Are we going right on polarity change?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You
No
don't have
recommendation.
polarity when it changes.
Oh,
I
I
would-
got you.
I would prefer you don't go wide, because if there's a polarity change like there, and I'm trying to run back to get the taunt swap, and I have to avoid other players, like, I'll do it, don't get me wrong, it's just you're making your own life fucking harder for no reason. So,
It's a fun fight.
Yeah, it's not that bad actually.
Sean Wolf, yeah. This one's gonna be a little easier for us to prog, I think, just because it's a lot more 1, 2, 3, 4 than the other one.
5 seconds.
I don't know. It's already dead.
Yeah. We don't even need to watch the video. Fuck that shit.
You guys all
Yeah, you didn't need
understand
25 minutes to explain this.
5,
It's almost
4,
like all boss
3,
videos are just made
2,
to
1.
get be algorithm bait and not actually teach
True.
anybody anything.
Whew. Spicy.
I'm stunned. I can't get my thing.
I'll just get this one. Okay. Oh fuck. I shouldn't have just got that one.
I gotta make sure when I go on break to actually go give my cat attention so it doesn't fucking sit right in front of my monitor.
Break.
Yeah, the 10-minute break. Oh, you are not doing that. Holy shit. Okay. Whatever. Who needs action bars?
Huh?
What happened?
Yeah, she's licking her ass right in front of me.
5,
Nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, I'm getting pulled. I'm gonna do that a little differently.
Whoa! All right, live gang, keep going.
Frog gang.
Hey, yo, take this AMZ, dude. Take this freaking Z, dude.
Dude, I thought we were supposed to gate, bro.
Yeah,
my
red
God.
gates.
Oh,
Blue
wait.
doesn't. Boss has got to be in a certain spot so we don't get knocked off.
Oh, I got a
Yeah,
soak.
it's all but
that's
it's
on me.
there.
I'm soaking skull.
Wait, am I the one who
Easy.
moves him, or does Carl move him?
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
Okay. Still?
And
Guys.
basically, boss is like there, and blue's got to stack up like right around here or something like
Holy
that. to get knocked in the
fuck,
right
it's
spot.
brick.
Yeah, I just realized I was like here or somewhere.
Yeah, red stands right next to the gate because you're gonna take the gate as soon as the knockback hits. to
This
cancel
is
out
not where
the
you want to
momentum.
get Rose. I'm gonna wait to get Rose on the correct side.
I almost cute check on. Thanks. How did you know beans?
Hang on, another Rose. Thank you. I see you, Randy.
That's why it's easy, dude.
Yeah.
What did it mean when it said the weaker red gate?
Do you see
You're
this?
supposed to take the gate.
That's when you take the gate.
Oh.
If you have red circle.
The blue needs to be like here, in the middle of that thing,
The blue
or
needs
is it
to be,
like, or is it like right here? Like here. Hmm.
And second intermission, it'll be the opposite for future reference.
And you're taking the gate just after you get knocked, yeah? Is that the one?
As soon as the knock happens.
Okay. Yeah.
Shining buff. Cool.
If you're blue melee, how are you hitting the boss 3 minutes?
Go
Just
far
punch
side.
it until you get knocked.
5,
Yeah, you just
4,
get to the north.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, just jump in the hole, go again. Well, I guess you could have walked into the beam. Yeah.
Who was first bomb pop there?
Whoop! You hit us with the hezzy step, dude.
Hopefully those drills weren't too bad on ski.
I'm trying to live
Guys are
gang,
so-
and I'm just getting raped by blue team.
I was just running at everyone.
They weren't great, but I made do. It's not like that big a deal. Just making a wall back from where I was supposed to come from kind of sucked, but
Yeah, I was trying to drop them as good as I could out of the way so I could still soak Skull on time.
it happens, man. No skin off my balls. I like a fight that does all the raid leading for me on the weak aura, and I can just be quiet. Yep.
I like 2-minute in and out pulls, you know what I mean?
That's about as long as I can
More
last.
experience going that long, huh?
Lucky.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aye.
Oh my god, I have drill and thing. Ah!
I feel like that shouldn't have happened. Also enough. Right?
You have moon sludge?
Yeah, I got fucking drilled. I don't know. Like, it was telling me that, like, I got the drills, and then, like, it was telling me, like, I had 2 seconds when I got the drills to, like, until I had time to pop it.
Bro, got drilled and pumped in the same day. That's crazy.
Oh, drill me.
What was that? What was that suit for today? Black Dragon, what were you up to?
We were taking quinceañera photos for my daughter.
Taking what?
Oh yeah.
Dang,
Like,
she's
your daughter's
13?
15.
Yeah.
That was 2 different ages.
Wait, how old are you?
31.
Repair bot for Socialist and Bussy Stuffer.
31. My wife is 40 though, and it's my
And also
stepdaughter.
Shaman buff.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Shaman buff, please.
I was about to say that.
Although I did have my kid early, which was I had my son at 21.
21. It's not
Five,
plus
It's
10?
not 15,
Four.
so.
3,
It is not
Stupid.
15.
No,
1.
not.
Red polarity on pull is home, bro.
Blue gang.
Blue gang. Blues and gate.
Huh?
If I get drill on me again,
Oh.
I'm done. I'm turning it off.
Just run it back. That's the tank debuffs are all fucked up. I'm going to this hole.
Got you.
Oh.
Did you rip thread or did you taunt?
No, you bitch.
Okay. I mean, if I call a wipe, you're more than welcome to roll into whoever the fuck you want, right? Like, that's the joy of playing a monk on this fight, I think.
Watch out, bosses right there. In 7.
Yeah,
Wait.
Fucking
wait, no, never
cursed
mind.
knowledge, though.
I love that Randy never needs a rebuff.
How annoying you guys do, to be honest.
Evoker buff. Oh shit, I'm gonna change the talent. I just thought of that. I don't need asphyxiate for this fight. Hell yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's some wild talent builds for those, dude.
Ow.
Oh, come on, guys.
That was me. Hey, we all survived. He's kind of in a fucked up spot, but you'll make do.
That one.
There we go.
You wanna not camp my bomb?
Got owned.
Actions is red, Kali is blue. And B-Res is the range. Melee players can go drills now, so.
But yeah, let's just call it.
Well, I think Sausage Dog added there, considering he's in the drill.
Wait, what?
Yep. MB.
Yo, who took my fucking mine?
Mine.
I don't like how he like puts me on red 90% of the time, and then sometimes he'll mix you up with a little blue, and it just fucks with my routine. But I guess that's why this boss is tough. It's also wild that I knocked basically all of red and no one died. So good job.
Yeah,
That's my
quite
red
easy.
game. Sludge either.
Yeah, I had cat aggro.
I got you, bro. Bro, trust me. Anyways.
We stop crowding the blue bomb on X. Like I gotta pop that when I get it, and somebody from blue has to pop it, and you guys are just crowding around it. It's so hard to hit, especially if that person gets the drills too.
Brandy priest buff.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's good socials you can take.
What killed me? What the fuck?
Too early.
Oh. Oh.
And or we took too long, I'm not sure.
What?
The
What?
far ones took ages there.
Oh, okay.
Was that my fault? Was I too close to somebody, or did I get bounced off?
That would have. I mean, I can check the log for you if you want to know.
It took a while for the first one to pop. That's why, even though yours said now, the other one timed out right after yours.
Yeah, I was looking at something and it was the wrong thing.
Social status here. Where are you? You were on the wrong side, socialist. You took too long to switch.
Really?
Yeah.
It said switch sides, and I ran to the other side.
Well, you were blue and we're in red stack.
It's got to be legitimately immediate.
No, he read it, but it's just he was on the wrong side when. So like when I read this, or like I'm looking at the log here, you were the only blue in the red stack. So.
Huh. Is that one of the? Wait, are like? Okay, I'm stupid. I think.
That's okay. I've knocked people.
We're like, where were red and blue in that moment? Were they all in this?
They were all in the
like-
same section, so like they're all.
They're like all over here.
Red is here, blue is here.
Yep. But specifically, we're
Oh,
on
I
that.
see.
Yep.
I thought it was just fine to be over there. I thought we were like all okay. I'm good. I don't know.
You good? Shade, you good?
Yep.
He's mainly just asking if he was okay to be like, he was on the one side of the conveyor, but he was still on that side of the room. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do another one of these because I didn't get a ready check from Shade. We'll go till our food buff ends, and then once it's done, we're done. What we'll do next week is, again, we're not going to do the heroic clear on Tuesdays anymore. That'll just be on Sundays. When I say heroic clear, I mean like the skip clear that we've been doing on Tuesdays. Just because as much as I'd like to get Jaster's Diamond. Oh, she's offline. That's not a good thing. But as much as I like to get more Jasters and Eyes on people, like, we raid 6 hours a week, so we just have to be in Mythic at this point. And then what we'll probably do is we'll do first 3 into this guy, unless you desperately want something off Styx. Like, I know there's a nice caster weapon off him, so I would like to kill him, but I don't want repeats of this week every week, you know? We are going to have to kill him again anyways. So. Shady, good? R, okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're just behind, so what's happening?
I was slow.
Okay, go again.
I'm not used to getting that first one.
It's okay. Oh, you knocked me back on!
Always interferes with the movement of the boss. It's so annoying.
That's okay. Me when I'm the movement in a dark alley. Gotta summon Black Drag.
Yeah,
Or release like
released. Even though there's a big fucking red thing that says "Do not release," you fucking idiot.
I just turn off the button.
I just turned my monitor off.
Yeah, well, I wish more people in Mythic Plus had that weak aura or whatever that just prevents them from releasing, because they release on trash so fucking fast you can't even B-res them in time. I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about pugs. Holy shit. I'll be sitting on 2 B-reses and they'll be like, oh fuck, we're in Cinder Brew, I need to release. I just go back to the beginning.
I feel like you're talking about Socialist from yesterday.
No.
Because there was that
Absolutely
one
not.
trash pull that he rezzed early and he was like, oh fuck, my bad.
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the fucking
I
DR they're
just
playing
started listening. What's happening?
with. Nothing.
Oh, he's
Joe's up.
calling you out for rezzing fast
damn
in the
it.
Mythic Plus.
Okay. Cool. You guys putting words in my mouth that I didn't say.
I heard him say socialist.
Yeah, he 100%
Damn it,
says
Ronsky.
Socialist. is
Our
the one
friendship is
thinking of.
ironclad.
1.
7 years.
And
Never defined it.
it was all for naught.
Chainmail?
Female?
What if chainmail spawn on this fight?
Waiting.
I popped.
Slow poke.
Oh, you're blue? Okay, I can get you.
Bronus.
Never mind.
So-
Yeah,
I'm asleep at the wheel.
that's okay.
I
Bro,
killed
I went-
Busty Stuffer.
I'm reporting you.
I went from here to fucking Skull, dude. That was a crazy run.
They say Death Knights have no mobility.
Dude, and I'm not even Rider, dude.
All I'm
Fuck.
saying, you might actually want to be Rider Frost for this one.
Yeah, I wish.
Two-hander.
I don't have a freaking one-hander.
Yeah. I think I would just chalk it up with a 665 and a crafted at this point just for this boss, because like I'm playing with just Death's Advance, you're playing with just Death's Advance, it fucking sucks.
I mean, the Wraith block with the Death's Advance I got there. I need an anvil. And I need Jesus.
Oh, this one.
Talk for what? I'm doing just fine with moving the boss. Or not moving the boss, sorry, doing the bombs. I'm just saying, like, a melee DK having to go from here to Skull is just, you know, fuck. Yeah, record.
Five, four,
Oh,
three,
frozen?
2,
Okay.
1.
Alright, I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, don't worry. You said that, and there's a fucking engulf in the air.
He was worried.
There was 2 shadow bolts too.
Yeah, I was like, engulf doesn't go in the air; it just smacks.
He literally always pulls first.
Look at that fucking Warlock synergy. That can't be taught. Oh my god, I lived. I can tank everything. This game is so easy.
I hate his little stutter step where he just like is 2 feet too short for the taunt. Oh, there's a drill in melee.
2 drills.
Hmm.
Aww. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Let's go.
This
Bro!
fight's great.
Soak.
What just happened?
I'm just.
Somebody didn't move off of red.
I think the person who was and got stunned, and then that resulted in not switching polarity in time.
I was not stunned. I moved instantly. I just didn't move instantly fast enough, I guess. And then I died, and then took a B-res and bounced everybody around.
Awesome.
Bounced on me.
Somebody.
This fight's so good.
Free this time.
TTK
That's not a guy who can rest.
Oh, we got one. We got one. Nice. Yeah, true. I guess we could all just press card.
Everyone should have, yeah.
Yeah. I think even though food buff is going to disappear, we'll do one more pull, and then we'll call it a night.
So if we have a fucking 1% wipe, third's on you.
I would be
real.
really impressed killing his boss in however many.
Let's get both intermissions.
20
down
pulls.
Yo, we got
I
another
think
hour.
we can do it.
We have one pull.
Yeah, we got another hour tonight.
Dude.
There's a brand new daylight savings that just happened. We actually have another hour that just started.
One more pull.
Yeah.
This will affect the crop rotation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Are you on blue? Yeah, I feel you.
Classic Carl, always blue. He's always been
Oh,
saying.
those dirty Reds. What the fuck?
I heard he voted for Hillary.
Hmm.
This is a great
It's
fight.
fighting
As a
orders,
fucking
boy.
the tank that runs around is great on this fight. Boss, don't be doing that.
Slowpoke.
Let's make voted for Hillary our MDI team name.
Yeah, those drills are sick.
Yeah, those are perfect. I got it back. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we're here now. We'll make it work.
Bro, I want to run into Reds so bad.
You have a bomb right there.
Taunt him whenever you can.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Wait.
How is he taunting you?
One more hour.
I guess I didn't fuck up my taunts. Anyways, GG's. See you on
Plan for
Tuesday.
next
See you on
week?
Sunday. Next week we're going right into Mythic.
And same bosses order.
We're doing Vexy, Cauldron, Rick,
and then
this guy.
boss. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. That boss is easy.
But yeah, Sunday's stuff is is now the heroic clear for mains and stuff and alts. And I also know that there's a decent number of people who don't want to go to heroic anymore. So I feel you,
I want to do heroic.
bro.
Alright, bye-bye.
Kimbo's
Hey.
already on last epoch. That's crazy.
Dude, I'm ready to play, bro. It's Good Friday tomorrow. No work. Ugh.
What a
Oh
good
shit, true, bro.
But I have to go fucking pick up a couch tomorrow and drive to my mom's.
Bro, just stand around.
No, it's her birthday. I can't do that.
Yeah, I've had a couple.
Dude, I found a fucking